Hi guys, and welcome to The Humanity. And I know what you see below, or well, below on the table and before you on your screen is kind of weird, and that's because I'm finally getting to do a diamond painting video. The last time I shot a diamond painting video, after showing off this little key over here, I moved this clipboard and everything was completely out of frame that I was doing. So the whole video was completely out of frame and you couldn't see anything. And I went into this big explanation and everything for nothing. So I'm redoing it. Disclaimer, if you hear a weird sound in the background, that is my spouse making magic in the kitchen in the form of homemade vanilla ice cream for my father-in-law. One of the best things you can buy for your KitchenAid is the ice cream maker. It's a beautiful thing. So it shouldn't be too terribly loud. I thought it was going to be louder and I wasn't going to film a video, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Okay. So, diamond painting. For those who do not know, diamond painting is where you get a fabric like this, and I will zoom out for just a second so you can see the whole picture. It is, I said zoom out, well, that's as zooming as we're getting. It's R2-D2 from Star Wars, and basically diamond painting, how I think of it, is it's cross-stitching with pieces of plastic. So you have little, on this, it's sticky, shouldn't do that, on this fabric, you have little, a key. You have little symbols, and each symbol represents a number, and the number represents a color of your drill, which is what these little plastic shiny diamonds are called. So what I did was, the drills come in little bags, and I've already gone way past the bag stage. So I have them in these little containers that flip open, so you can get at your drills, and I'll show you how I do all that in a second, because I've got this little section right here that I want to do and show you how it's done. So then you also, the kit comes with your drills, a little tray, and if you're lucky the tray has the little nozzle on it, and this funky pen thing, which I don't know if you could see the tip of it or not, but you can't. It's open right there, and what you do is you, now I was trying to do this earlier and having a horrible time getting the drills to stick to the pen because for some reason the wax just wasn't cooperating, and I think it's because we keep this apartment at Arctic temperatures when it's warm. So this is the wax. You see I've already got little holes in it, and you press the pen into the wax like this, and it deposits the wax inside there. And that's how you pick up the little plastic drills, and then you put them on the fabric. That's it. That's diamond painting in a nutshell. So let's go back to this section here. I'm gonna sit down, so give me half a sec. Okay, so this section here with the dark gray is the V, which is A05, which are these guys right here. And so what I'm going to do is just carefully pour the drills into here. There we go. I got these at Joann because when I got this kit, it was on clearance and these were on sale. There's only one downfall to that, and that is your drills can and will get caught up in here and can end up in other places. So you kind of have to be a little careful. I noticed this actually has quite a gap in the side of it where the drills can come out. So you kind of have to watch how you like store this stuff. I store everything, these are all upright. I don't like throw them around or fling them all over the place. So now the trick with the drills is once you get them in the tray, they have a flat side and then they have a round side. So the flat side goes down and the round side it goes up. And sometimes these are all messed up, so you do this like so. Look at the shiny. And then now you have some, I don't know if that's better or worse. Hold on, let me check. For me, it is better. For you, it is better. Okay, we're leaving on the LED light, guys. So, basically, cross your fingers this works, because I was so frustrated today. I had every intention of either finishing this today during my work shift or at least making a huge dent. And I got nothing done because I could not get the drills to stick to this stupid pen. Come to find out, there we go, from a friend who does the diamond painting, the wax that comes with these kits is like cheap, crappy wax. Like, oh, great. But that's what I have, and that's what I'm using, and it's worked well so far. So basically what you do is you pick up the drill with your pen, and you put it in the tiny square. And you do it over and over and over. Now, I did also find out through two methods, one of which I actually got one of these tools in another kit, and I had a friend explain to me that there are things called spacers, which instead of picking up one drill at a time, you can pick up more than one drill at a time, which for spaces like this where I've got huge, you know, swaths of these gray areas, I could just pick them up and do one row in one go. I haven't used the spacer tool yet. I have it, it's with my mom's kit that I have, and I'll probably use it then. I'm actually okay with doing it one at a time. I don't know. I find this to be very meditative, very zen, very cool. I like doing this, so I don't mind doing them one at a time. Now, if I am, say, in a crunch to get something done, like if, you know, time is ticking and mom's present is due, then yeah, I might get the spacer out and start throwing down the things. I got, the kit I got for my mom for Christmas is this cute snowman. Oh, it's so adorable. And I thought I would do the diamond painting thing and then seal it and then frame it and give it to her for Christmas, because my mom does like Christmas. So my plan is to do that for her. And then I got a diamond painting kit at the Walgreens near me for $1.36 or some weird, oh, come on, get down there. Some weird like clearance price, because it was summer clearance or some, I don't know. It was some kind of clearance, Easter clearance, I think. And it was usually $6.99, and I got it for $1.30 something. And it's a unicorn with a rainbow, so it's very like kitty and, you know, young. It's cute. It's very cute. The very first diamond painting I did was just this tiny little hot air balloon. It was, you know, I saw the kit at Joann and it was like $6-7, and I thought, you know what, let me get it and try it, because I've seen diamond painting. I know some people that do diamond painting, and I thought, okay, let me try this. If I hate it, I'm out $7. So here we are. I now have 3 kits, one of which I'm working. I'm going to do my very best, simply because I don't have a whole lot of working space for this kind of thing. I'm doing one kit at a time. I can't have more than one work in progress going on these kits. So it's one at a time, which is enough to kind of get me to work on these more. Well, I think we solved the problem. So when Abe was cooking dinner, I put this little tiny thing of wax in a baggie in the kitchen where it was warm, and it actually helped. So I think the trick is I need to keep my wax warm. And since it's, oh, that change in sound was really weird.
My apologies.
No, you're fine, you're fine. And the, I think this is working a lot better, because you shouldn't have to refill your wax often. You should be able to get a good long way through a kit without changing your wax too often. So I was changing my wax a lot today, and it was making me very grumpy. Also, if you notice the shiny paper, it's covered in paper, a plastic paper that you sort of roll up as you go, and it keeps the sticky fabric from, like, it keeps it sticky, basically. That's the one way to look at it. So one of the things I talked about when I was filming my last video, which I like really want to get to in this video because it's a fascinating thing to me. So I don't talk about this very often because it can be, strangely enough, a divisive bit of conversation. But I am very vocally and very staunchly anti-multi-level marketing, which, if you don't know what a multi-level marketing company is, it is a company that may or may not have a product to sell, like Mary Kay is a perfect example. Monet is a perfect example. They're the shampoo people with the lawsuits for hair loss and scalp burning. They are very recruitment based. So it's a pyramid scheme, basically. You get people under you to make money, and you make more money from the people under you. It's disgusting. I hate it. It's scammy. I absolutely hate MLMs. And if you are in one, my apologies. You should probably get out. Because really, the thing is that they sell you a dream that isn't true. Unless you have a ton of people under you, it's, I think, less than 1% of people that are in... What?
0.1.
0.1%, excuse me, thank you, love. Less than 0.1% of people in MLMs actually make money in MLMs. There's an AARP study out there. You can Google it and see for yourself. Now, why am I bringing up MLMs? Because at some point in time, there was a diamond painting MLM. I know. It's wild. I used to watch a lot of anti-MLM content on YouTube, but that whole movement sort of started imploding, and I just got really tired of all the extra drama stuff that went with it, and I stopped watching a lot of the videos. But when I was watching, I dropped a drill. Drill down! Oh no, where'd it go? Well, poop. I may have dropped it back in the tray. One of the girls I used to watch did a whole video, and I cannot remember the name of the company, but there was a company run by this man and this woman, and it was a diamond painting MLM. Same kind of situation. You had product that you ordered. You would order it from your representative or your consultant or the entrepreneur, business owner, whatever. And then you would get your kit, or in the case of this company, you wouldn't get your kit. There was a lot of issues with people not getting their orders after ordering. I think their compensation plan, well, all compensation plans are absolute trash, but I think theirs was just absolutely horrendous and just didn't make any sense. Come to find out, they were drop shipping their kits from AliExpress. So a lot of people were getting really bad quality kits. Their drills were broken, or they were missing drills. This whole big thing. And they finally folded and went under. But if anybody out there that sees this video knows about this MLM and can remember the name, or even like bought kits from them or was somehow involved, let me know, because I'm so curious what experience you had with them, because it just... The whole thing is if you can think about it or think of it, I promise you it has an MLM. There's a coffee MLM. There is, of course, the essential oil MLMs, which are dangerous in promoting horrible false scientific medical claim information that just scares me so bad, because people are so gullible and they're going to fall for this stuff. There's the Herbalife people, which again, they're terrible. They prey on any situation to sell their product. They actually, if you have a smoothie shop or a tea shop that opens up in your town, be very, very, very careful about that. If you see on their sign where you can add all this extra stuff to your smoothie or your shake or whatever, ask them what it's made from. Ask them what products they use. Because it's probably a front for Herbalife. And the people that are working there aren't getting paid to work there. they're working there voluntarily and selling their own Herbalife products, and that's how they work. That's a whole thing. It's just an absolute disastrous mess. And I'm not trying to get all negative on this, but I just thought it was interesting that there was an actual MLM for diamond painting. And I'm sure there are crappy kits out there to have on Amazon. Like, I was worried about ordering the one for my mom because it was $7. And it's a big piece of fabric, so it's not a small kit. I have not done anything with the drills. I haven't organized them or anything. I have for my rainbow unicorn one. Because a lot of the times the kits will also come with little baggies. So what you can do is you can pour your drills into the little baggies, write the number on them with a marker, and then when it's time to use those drills, you just pour them into your little tray. Which my little tray is getting empty. So I'm going to switch colors in a minute. Let me use up the ones that are in here, and I will switch it to another color. But I remember there was someone that wanted to know about diamond painting because they had never seen one before. And so I thought, well, you know what? I have a platform, and I know there's probably tons of diamond painting channels and videos out there and stuff, but, when someone brings it up and they talk about, wanting to see it and I could do it for you, I'm going to do it for you guys. That's how I am. Don't ever be afraid to ask me anything in my comments. If you want to see me crochet and see what I'm working on, ask me. I'll be happy to put my hands under this camera and crochet for you and show you what I'm working on. In fact, what I'm working on right now is, other than my big giant queen size blanket, I'm working on a baby blanket for our director of HR. She is having a baby in the fall, and I have got a woodland themed. I found out she's doing a woodland theme in the nursery, and I went, oh, well, I know what I'm doing. I'm doing a woodland theme colored blanket. So that's what I'm working on for her. It has 3 different colors, brown, green, and like a rust red, and it's a really pretty pattern. It's a super easy pattern. It's actually called the Brain Dead Afghan because you literally can watch TV and do it because it's just the same repeated thing over and over again. So if y'all ever want to see that, just tell me. You ever want to see, I don't know, anything? You want to see me try to draw stuff? That would be a fun joke. I can draw cute things, like I can draw kawaii things. And I do that pretty well using, like, references and like tutorials, but alright, I'm pouring in the next color to do a couple more on here. Doop. These little things are invaluable. And then when I'm done, what I'll just do is tear these numbers off and put the new numbers on for the snowman one. I will say, as a funny thing, what I have noticed is that somehow drills get everywhere. You will find drills all over your house when you start diamond painting, in places that they probably shouldn't be. I mean, I found 2 on the table when I came over here earlier. Found one on the windowsill the other day. Found one on the floor. So yeah, they kind of get everywhere. But I will say, it is not a terribly expensive hobby if you get your kits online and shop like Amazon. There's a bunch of diamond painting websites that you can go buy kits on too. There's like the Diamond Painting Club, I think it's called. I don't know. I was looking up information earlier on what to do about this wax problem, and it took me to the Diamond Painting Club. And then the website hit me with like 20 pop-up ads. I'm like, no, thank you. I will figure it out on my own. But you can get kits very inexpensively. I mean, this kit was on clearance at Joann for $14. There are kits out there by this specific Diamond Dots with a Z company that are very expensive. But I think in the cases of those being expensive, it sounds like it's because the fabric is so big. Like, you're working on a big piece of fabric. There's a gnome one that I absolutely love, but it's $60. I'm just like, not even with a 60% off coupon would I probably touch that, when I could more than likely go on Amazon and find a gnome diamond painting kit pattern for a lot less. So you just have to be a smart shopper. Also, another thing is you always get extra drills. Like when I did my hot air balloon, I have extra drills. And I'm like, what am I going to do with these extra drills? Well, I did research. And I found this video on YouTube of this person that took a Nivea lotion container, like a round container, took all the labeling off it, covered it in double-sided tape, and then did a fancy pattern on it with the drills, and then sealed it, and boom, it was a trinket box. Like, it was wild. Also, you can buy just the paper like this, just the sheets of fabric. I got 4 of these. I think it was $4 for this, and you get 2 different sizes. You get 2 4x6 and 2 5x7s, and they're gridded, so you could just go on Pinterest and find a cross stitch pattern or a perler pattern, the melty bead pattern, and you could just follow that on here and boom, make whatever you want. So I have some double-sided tape and I have that sheet, so I have plans to use up my extra drills. And what I think is kind of cool is you can actually just buy the drills by themselves and buy them in what I consider to be ludicrous bulk. Like, I saw a listing on Amazon. It was $17 for 85,000 drills. So each bag has 200 drills in it, and there's like 40 colors or 400 colors. It was just a massive amount of drills. But if you want to do the thing where you're doing like a craft project and you want to do like your own special, you know, design that has nothing to do with like anything licensed or whatever you buy in the store, then yeah, you just go ahead and get all these drills. I say I can't imagine, but I would not put it past myself to, in the future, probably end up buying a set of just drills to do projects with. I can't lie to you guys about that, because it's probably going to happen. Look, if I can get more of this color right here, which I have the number for, I have the Diamond Dots number for it. If I can get this right here is TARDIS blue, and if you bet your butt I'm going to find a TARDIS cross-stitch pattern, and I'm going to make my own TARDIS something. Maybe just a little TARDIS that I can frame and put on the wall. I don't know. But I thought you guys would enjoy a little diamond painting. Trying to think if I have any updates for y'all. Not really. Saturday is our company's charity thing that we get involved with. We get our CEO is on the board of the Greater Cleveland Big Brothers Big Sisters group, and they have a bocce for kids' sake. It used to be bowling, but bowling isn't necessarily a super safe thing to do right now. But if you make it Italian bowling and you put it outside, it's a little bit easier. So now it's bocce for kids' sake, which it was last year. I didn't go last year, but I am going to go this year. I'm going to stay for like an hour, see everybody. They usually have some raffle baskets that they sell tickets for. You get a t-shirt, there's food, you meet the bigs and the littles and all the other people. But like our company is generally the biggest corporate sponsor in the city for Big Brothers Big Sisters in this event. So it's kind of one of those things where it would be nice if some of us were there to rep the company. So I'm showing up in all my tattooed glory to have a good time, and it is a good time. It's really fun. I like the bowling that I've gone to a couple times, and it's really neat. So that's my Saturday, and then we're going over to my in-laws for Father's Day to have food and celebrate the father-in-law. And Sunday I don't know what. And Monday I have off for Juneteenth, which is a new development in our company. It was actually sort of a last minute Hail Mary thing because we recently, my company was recently brought together with another company. And in this merger, they actually celebrate Juneteenth. It's actually listed Juneteenth and Martin Luther King Jr. Day are actually holidays for this company. And so we had to sort of scramble. We have to have some people that have to work on Monday because we have contractual obligations with carriers. So they will get the 24th off, which is nice. It's a Friday. So either way, everybody's getting a 3-day weekend at some point in the month of June. My 3-day weekend just happens to be this weekend. So just got to get through tomorrow, one more day, and then I will have a 3-day weekend. I have no idea. I'd like to go to the beach on Monday. I don't know if we'll be able to swim, but I wouldn't mind sticking my toes in the water and collecting pretty rocks. That's kind of what I would like to do. We have not been to the lake yet because it has been, for some reason, Toledo gets beautiful, warm lake, and then Erie gets beautiful, warm lake, and Cleveland gets maybe slightly warm lake. Yeah, I think when we wanted to go swimming before, we're like, oh yeah, the lake is 59 degrees. Absolutely not going swimming today. So really hoping to get in there and get swimming. We got to get to Planet Fitness and get our free memberships that I got through my insurance so that we can start going there. I'm ready to start getting on those machines where you work your arms and your legs and all that good stuff. I missed a gray one over here. That's okay. I'll pick it up before too long. But so this is diamond painting. I'm probably going to do this again. I might do this as a live on Instagram just for giggles. I think it would be fun. Be like, hey, come hang out with me while I diamond paint for a while. I don't know. Could be neat. What I might do just for a fun time is when I finally crack open Mom's kit, I will get online and do it that way. And like bust out all the drills and put them in all their baggies and do all that fun stuff and go through the organization and just make it a and chat situation. I am trying to get one, ooh, I did it. One drill out of a whole pile that was not sorted. There we go. So there's the next part of it. And then, let's see, this was 8, right? Yes. And then the cool thing about this little tray is when you're done, it has a little funnel and you just dump it in like that. And boom, your drills are away until you are ready. Excuse me. Don't get smart just because we're on camera. Thank you. There we go. Ta-da! So there it is, the showing of the diamond painting. I finally got this out of the way, but I was glad to do it. It was really fun. I was struggling today to want to do any sort of anything. I couldn't like find a hobby that I really wanted to get to. I couldn't pick up my crochet. I did this for a little while and then didn't feel like coloring today at all. So yeah, it was kind of nice to get this done. So if you guys like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, then I can know that, you know, whether or not we may or may not want to do this wild ride again. And I'll see you guys next time.